So what is the cost of education from start to finish of a new child in Singapore?
This is actually a very huge topic because there's different phases from their preschool. There's a primary school, secondary school, and then there are post-secondary, tertiary, and then of course there are tertiary, which is the universities. I'm going to maybe focus a bit more on the two major ones, which is the preschool and also the tertiary, which is more of the university. So preschool, it's actually can be very, very varied also, because you do the government one, also you can do the private ones. So it can range with $300 to more than $2,000. So I did a calculation. So when you look at an average, maybe about $1,000 a month, looking to the spend within the whole from year 0, if you start from your childbirth, and then you put in infant care, and then the child care, and then all the parent PG. So it can cost an average about 70,000 totally just before your primary school. But then you have to understand also then there is subsidies and everything from AGDA ECDA. So that will help to cover at least about almost half sometimes. So depending on your income also. So the subsidies also depends on that. So then you can see that the range to cost about 30 to 40,000 just for one child over from 0 to 6 years old. And then for university, right, it can cost is quite a lot. One semester can cost you about 10,000 a year. Yeah. So if you look at a 4-year course university, then this is for government one, a local university. Yeah. It can cost you 40,000 throughout just for the education, the fees. And then you have to look also, once you reach that stage, you will have you might be staying in the hostel, and then there will be more cost incurred for your food, because if you stay there, you have to cater for the food, for your breakfast, for your lunch, for all the meals. And then there's also of course the traveling. So all this can add up to about 80,000 just for education for university. And we have to understand also 80,000 is for today, 2024. If you're planning ahead for 20 years for your child, and then inflation rate for education is about 3%, around there, 3% increase every year. So you can easily in 2037 is more than 100,000 total cost for your education for your child.